Today, we've got some Rust console news straight from D11. This Rust console news covers everything from patch 1.04 to new monuments to the skin store and how crash fixes are coming along. Before we get into that, I want to address the elephant in the room. Look at that subscribe button right now. Is it red? Red is a color of failure. Red is a color of my bank account after I follow Wall Street Bet's advice. Don't be like me. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you're not seeing red. So we've got some updates from D11 regarding the Rust console edition patches, where it's going from here and everything like that. I will read off what they said, but it is a bit lengthy. So basically the summary is there's a new monthly wipe right now. Crashes overall are down. So personally, I'd recommend you get back into the game and give it a shot. In addition to that, they're still going to be focusing on some crashes with a specific focus on some bandit camp related issues. The skin store might be delayed, but they want players to express themselves for cosmetics. So they're going to be coming out with some beta skins, I guess, or those beta skins are going to be coming out soon. In addition to that, patch 1.04 is in the works, and most of this is going to be tackling bugs, fixes, and everything like that. It is untold if they are going to be releasing the skin store with patch 1.04, but I feel like that still might be going on. And then in addition to that, there's just some other stuff about how they're, working harder to give us a good experience, and they're happy that we're sticking with them and still interested in the game. So now I'm going to read their sort of official statement for you guys, because some of you like to hear it from them rather than me. So here we go. With the release of 1.03 for both platforms, the crash rate went down significantly, but there's still work to be done before we are happy. Therefore, our main focus remains improving the overall stability and performance of the game and the servers. We want everyone to be able to enjoy the game and all it has to offer without crashes, freezes, server kicks, or bugs affecting the way players experience the game. The skin store is coming. Monument updates and new content too, as soon as we are sure the most critical issues are addressed. The good news is that we are in the process of bringing the staging branch online as soon as we can for our deluxe and ultimate edition owners, meaning new exciting content will be ready to be tested by the ones who want to have a sneak peek on what's to come. We know that this can be frustrating to some of you who are not suffering from any in-game issues, and we don't want anyone to feel like they have been left out. We will dive deeper on what will be available on the staging branch as soon as we have a release date for it. It should not take long. And next, it says ready for the new wipe. The new monthly wipe is right around the corner, within hours at time of posting. And this is the perfect opportunity for our players to start thinking about the best strategy to tackle the month of July. New maps will be available in this new wipe, and we can't wait for you to explore them. The true Rust experience comes in the form of these monthly wipes, and it's important for the game that these servers remain the main focus of the Rust console experience. I agree with that. Servers are pretty important to the Rust console experience. We all figured that out when we got stuck on the load screen for a whole weekend. Beta skins. The skin store might be delayed, but we want players to be able to express themselves with cosmetics. We know how important this is for some of you. Our QA department is in the final stages of testing the beta skins. We are excited to get them to everyone who participated in one of our beta tests before July 8th, hopefully sooner, but subject to change. It says this in parentheses. If you haven't seen them yet, be sure to visit one of our old blog posts where we reveal the skins and talk more about what's to come in the future of the Rust console edition. So skins for the people who played in the beta are coming July 8th. I think I'm actually not going to get those skins, which sort of sucks because I'd like to cover them. Hey, D11, if you're listening, hit me up. No, I'm just, maybe. Anyways, last bit here. 1.04 is in the works. With patch 1.04, we aim to bring some more crash fixes as well as tackle some bugs that we consider game breaking. In parentheses, specifically the ones occurring in the bandit camp. Hopefully, once this patch is released, we can start focusing more on future content and features that are sure to make your Rust console edition experience even more exciting. More will be revealed once we have a detailed version of the roadmap, but know that we plan to support this game for a very long time. Thank you so much for all the support you've been showing this game. The team will keep working to provide the best possible experience, and hopefully you will have a lot of fun with it. Have a great week. So now let's just break everything down in a bit more detail, go over what we can take from this and what this means for the Rust console edition. So first things first, the good news is that they are saying that there are significantly less crashes going on now than there were prior to release 1.03. I think this is something that I've seen in my sort of gameplay. Honestly, I put in a couple hours and I'm not crashing really anymore. Maybe I crash once or twice, but that's not really too bad, especially for an Xbox One. I've heard that some players are still experiencing a lot of crashes, but again, we talked about that in the last video. That's what happens when you plug sort of exotic things into your Xbox, right? I'm not complaining when my Xbox crashes because I'm grilling grilled cheese. Like, that's just how it goes. You put a grill on top of your Xbox and maybe it crashes. But hey, it's a lot better than using coal, and it is environmentally friendly. Anyways, next up, we've got the skin store. That is going to be delayed again. It seems like the skin store will not be out July 8th. My guess is it doesn't sound like it's going to be coming out until patch 1.04 or later. So we're probably going to have to wait another couple weeks, maybe a month for that. But we will be getting some beta skins for those of you that did participate in the beta. And those skins are going to be coming out on July 8th at the latest. It sounds like they're sort of hinting that these might be released in the next week or two. But if they're not, July 8th is that hard date. I believe that they're going to be able to stick with this because I know the beta skins have already been created. I'm not sure why they're QAing beta skins when QA couldn't even catch the fact that the game lags and crashes on a lot of stuff. Like, what are they doing with the skins? I don't know, but hey, it's good that they're testing everything, assuming they've got the bandwidth to do it. In addition to that, it seems like they let us know that wipes are coming out and that they're focusing on server stability, which makes sense. Again, the game literally became a load screen simulator for a weekend, and players didn't like that. Yeah, that was a bit of a revolutionary data that D11 managed to acquire, and they're hopefully going to use this in the future to make sure that load screen simulators are not games that they create. In addition to that, it seems like overall things are going good, and they are looking at 1.04 as being another patch that's aiming to bring a lot of fixes for bugs, lag, and things like that. I think this is overall a really good tactic because the lag, the bugs, everything like that, it really is decreasing the player experience. And what they want to do is before they start introducing more things into this environment, more variables that could crash the game, is to get the game working and running correctly. It sounds like patch 1.04 is going to be their sort of last attempt to do this. Looks like they're focusing on specifically bugs. So what this tells me is they're probably not going to focus on crashes as much. They're probably still going to tackle some crashes, but they're going to be focusing more on bugs and things that cause lag and everything like that. And it looks like specifically they want to fix some of the stuff that's going on at Bandit Camp. So those of you degenerates out there planting pumpkins and stabbing people by the recycler, your days are numbered. In addition, it seems like after that, they're going to really start focusing on probably things like the skin store and releasing some of those monuments that were pulled. So this would be like a train yard, water treatment plant, and there's one other that I'm completely blanking on right now. Someone's going to call me an idiot down below in the comments and let you know what it is. Thank you for doing that. I don't appreciate the insult, but I do appreciate the information. So yeah, pretty happy with the communication. I'm glad that going into this weekend, D11 had an announcement. They let us know where everything's standing, and they let us know what to expect in the future. I'm glad that they're not laying down a roadmap just yet, because given how the game's been going so far, laying down a roadmap could just be giving players false hope, and I think that is the last thing that D11 should be doing. If they have to tell us that we're going to literally be eating our own shit for the next 10 years, I'd rather they do it now than tell me that I'm going to be sitting in a throne of gold, and then 2 weeks later, I'm covered in shit. That's an experience I don't want to have again, and I would be happy to avoid it at all costs. Anyways, I do appreciate the fact that everybody's watching at this point. I just realized the video hit 8 minutes, so I apologize for that. That's something I try not to do, but wanted to cover the patch, wanted to read it out. Hopefully everybody did enjoy the video, and if you made it this far and you're really hating the video, you just hate yourself more than this video and more than me. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't see red, see gray. Until next time, peace.